Ladies and gents, welcome to the Gravitas Quick Bite, where we talk about training techniques, workout modalities, and anything and everything about health and wellness. Today, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite, God, my lower back, lower back pain while doing ab exercise. Guys, today we're going to talk about how to decrease lower back pain when working on abdominal exercise movements. One of the recurring things that happen when we're doing abdominal exercises is keeping everything straight. Think of this as your feet, your legs, all the way down to your butt and your head, right? We're working on levers and angles and position. So if we're isolating, if we're holding our legs straight, our back is straight as well. We tend to round because we don't have enough strength to keep that back up. And guess what? Everything is compromised and we're all rounded here. We want to make sure everything is isolated, right? So the concept is to make sure that back is straight. Now, we're not athletes here. None of us are born with great genetics to be able to hold that with, a good, strong lumbar musculature. We want to make sure that we can support the back in other alternative areas that I'm going to show you right now. We don't have to be an athlete for this. You don't have to have a 6-8 pack. You can even have a 1-pack. It doesn't matter. The core emphasis of doing abdominal exercises is to lock those down, regardless if you're doing 5, 10, 20, 30 reps. You want to make sure quality versus quantity. So to start that off, you want to hold that lower back, your lumbar, tight. And I'm going to show you on all the variety of the most popular movements on how to get that down, and I'll show you some alternative moves with some of our famous abdominal exercises. So let's do it. So one of the most famous abdominal exercises is called the scissor kick. All you're doing is lifting left and right? I'm going to show you some variations on the actual exercise as well as back support, because that's the point of this video. We're going to start fresh and start clean. It's like someone that didn't work out, doesn't have any experience. All you're doing is laying down, put your hands in the back of your butt, on the buttocks, glutes, whatever you want to call it, and you're just going to lift left and right. You should start feeling your core at this point. Your back, your lower back, as well as obviously your whole back, is mostly supported by not only because you're on the floor, because the comfort of your hands being placed in the glutes, and you're just lifting left and right. That's version 1. Version 2, you can let go your hands and just use your lower back as support. You're gonna start feeling this a little bit more and lift. Okay? Left and right on this one, you should start feeling the lumbar hitting right here and your core engaging a lot more. Version 2. Now, version 3, remember when we talk about those angles? That's what we're going to hit now. This is the most efficient way of doing abdominal exercises. Once you get to that level where you can hold your lower back, your whole back in fact, and hold that position like a V. So I'll show you right here. This is version 3, okay? You still have your hands for support, but now you're off your back. Now we're going to hold the V and boom. Just lift left and right. Now you're going to feel your lower back engage a lot more because there's no support at all. Version 4 now, we're going to let our hands go. This is very important now at this point, that your whole back is structured where it can hold itself. Lower to upper back, okay? Now how we do that, again, you can start off placing your hands, get that hand up, make sure your back's straight. Now lower, and then also raise those legs, raise the hands. You can do this, but make sure that lower back is straight. Guys, those are the variations of the exercise as far as our scissor kicks. Okay, it's very important that you start slow and steady. Wins the race. Don't go fast here. All right, so our second abdominal exercise is the leg lifts. I'm gonna show you variations on that. And again, back to that same concept, making sure our back straight or back support with their hands. Okay, those are the alternatives. So again, making sure, start at the regional position. Make sure your hands are back to the butt. Okay, all we're doing is lifting. We're gonna stay in this position, okay? Make sure to keep those hamstrings, the calves or thighs straight. I don't care if this hyperextended, I just wanna make sure this is straight than anything. And as you notice, I already have my hands for back support. You already have, obviously, the floor is your whole support for your whole back. So this is the beginning right here. This is the way to get used to that isolation, okay? To make sure that your legs are parallel to the walls. Variation 1. Variation 2, obviously without the hands now, we're relying on our back. Our lower back is strong, same position. Okay, I'm gonna hold it and then lift as well, if you can do that. Called the leg lifts. You can do that as well. Make sure the hands close to the butt as well. Okay. Now I know I did a couple variations in one, but I wanted to kind of show you what those two variations within the leg lift that you can do during that whole set. But here's the advanced one. You have no hands, your legs, core fully engaged, your back's fired, and we're gonna lift. Breathing is important, okay? So the important thing is obviously making sure your back is strong. That's why it's very important to work your overall body. It's not just about ab exercises, right? It's about a whole fundamental exercise that'll work your whole body. So it's holistic in nature. Guys, if you have any questions, gravitasathletics.com, Instagram, you can find me on YouTube as well, okay? Boom.